Hello again, replay viewer. Thank you for connecting. I am Ami broadcasting from Far East Japan. Here is the Wellness Wisdom Wednesday using this word in Japanese containing the energy word. If you are familiar with this is used for Reiki, that ki, and also Ki uses this energy character. When you using this particular character combining with the other symbol, then that is something to do with the energy. Since everything is made of energy, but particularly relating to some invisible element in our everyday life, uses this particular word to make it identifying as an element to talk about it, to think about it, to connect about it. And then that will help us to use our conscious choice and become aware of non-physical element as something that usable aspect for our conscious better in everyday life. So that's what the idea that I would like to share about way the people who communicate in Japanese language use this word often. Even this character is originally from China. Particularly the way this energy related way or command or act and connect seems to be unique to each countries or the background or as in a culture. So where I came from is Japan, and islander mindset. Perhaps it's unique to identify in a way. So sharing that way uses this energy and related word might be giving you a new idea to expand the way you identify non-physical aspect as an element. So giving you a more tool. Once we become aware of it, it can be a tool to use it for your whatever the purpose you want to use it, ideally for better. So that's my wish. And there's so many words combining this character with another symbol character to make us an word, since the word is the big fun tool to compose the thought and then also to communicate as a human invention. This really command the action, the way we think, perceive, and act on. So something like symbolically using this particular key energy word, symbol, character with others to give it as a word has a meaning to compose and to command action is quite unique to people who communicate in the language we speak in Japan. And again, since everything is made of energy, some feel the energy, the universe is energy, and something that we need certain amount of magnitude of the large scaled energy to direct or to change. Is there also like the weather, for example, that we can direct in our personal power and energy to shifting the weather where you're being part of could be possible. However, it's quite challenging. And the more of the locally connected to our everyday living type of energy within ourselves and the world around us is more obviously stronger connection, and we can use our personal power to influence, to direct the way, or to change, or to shift the way what is towards ideal if we are conscious about. So I chose 7 different words here that we have absolute power to change this particular way of relate to the energy, and share with you with the 7 energy center. In other words, 7 chakra. If you're familiar with that, this is the key word. And to take a look how we can relate to become aware of everyday living aspect. So here is this day's pick for energy keyword. It's gonna be this one. Pa. Kibun. Boom. Boom. It is pronounced as a boon, and this is part of some larger energy, collective energy. Yeah. So it's interesting. This particular symbol is combining with 2 portions, the top and the bottom. And the top is it's 8 actually. It's symbolic as an roof, for example, above roof. And then lower portion is sword, to cut it. So cutting some part of under the roof is the part. Isn't that interesting? So that's what the meaning, combining this 2 portion as one symbol, as boon, part. So part of the pie, boon, it's the part. So energy and part means kibun. Kibun. That is the mood. So being part of the environment, we are always being part of something. We are part of the universe. We are part of the earth. We are part of this space around us. We are part of the crowd, or we are part of the group or family. So that being part of it always, gives us a sense of the mood. So when we feel the good mood, noticing that you're in a good mood, and then perhaps it's the world around you is resonating to some core value, that good feeling, or some sort of like affirming your presence or sense of self or beingness. That is a good mood. However, when we are into spooky environment or the space, and then somehow you notice that your mood is kind of like bad, that's an intuitive, perhaps, that senses, and then gives you a feeling like the bad mood or spooky or some kind of a negative uncomfortable mood. And then perhaps the world around you, being part of that energy, is non-resonance. to the safety or the good feel or the positive, healthy alignment. So that's what that mood. So when you notice in the mood is one of the two that how you are blending or harmonizing with the world around you, and checking your mood will help us to scan in the resonance between yourself, self body, and then also the world around your atmosphere. Even if you go to the restaurants or store, and all of a sudden it gives you a cheery mood, and then there must be a really good energy around in the store or the restaurant, but somehow that it's unsure about the particular reason why, but you feel like with downward mood, and then the environment might be not resonating to within. So maybe choose to have a better resonance, and then you have a choice in using our personal power to uh, aligning to better resonance. And then also, that's an opportunity to get to know what type of environment is resonating, gives you a good mood being part of. And when you want to do accomplish something and then feeling good, being part of particular people group, and then perhaps that's a good place for you to progress and becoming the achiever for your chosen experience. However, when you choose some group or the class to join to accomplish some tasks to becoming some sort, then your mood is constantly given downward or some kind of strange, you know, discomfort mood. And then maybe it's a good opportunity to take a look at the resonance that maybe your choice to be part of is disturbing some levels, or maybe that is a better idea to look for other type of environment more supportive, cheering for you to accomplish particular task to reach the goal, the needs met, or supportive environment. So that's what the kibun is. And this being part of the energy is more from influenced by the world around us. It's the people also, and the space atmospheres at restaurants or the house or home, or the just the location in the forest or the ocean side. Even the ocean side, two different ocean side gives you a different mood, or the combination of the nighttime and daytime gives you a different mood. So just checking all this environment around, and then finding what's resonating to you now for the chosen goals. So mood, kibun, kibun. Okay, here is kibun. The first energy center with kibun, it's the basic foundation in safety and survival. It's stable, solid, homey energy. Feeling safe, feeling belong to, that gives a good mood. So that's what family member, or even the family member sometimes gives a discomfort, mood. It changes, but just the foundation. It's nice to have the home with the good mood, good kibun. And then again, kibun is not always stable. It changes as on the weather. The weather changes and people emotion changes, so it's not always staying one level. It changes constantly, so we may want to choose constantly check in a mood, especially like yourself as a moody person like myself. The weather changes and the mood changes, mood swinging. So finding a way to stabilize and aligning to ideal mood, that's something that you can do to develop as a skill to finding some options or the choices to change the state that gives a better mood, especially rainy, foggy, whatever these environment, nature, or the world around us is all occupied and challenging us to stay in a good mood. Okay. And the second energy center is the color orange, is the creativity, pleasure, joy, emotions. With the kibun is playfulness and sensual, creative. So the mood to do create something, it's like I'm feeling a good environment to create. If you are a writer and being part of the creative group of people writing, and then it's stimulating your also creativity to write. Or musicality, for example, it's very willing, like open-minded musicians and composer, instrument players, and then you're also, in a good mood, good vibe to create some energetic expression. So the playfulness. And the third energy center, sense of self, decision, ego, desire, self centered, being responsible, choose. That's the energy center, color yellow. With kibun is self love and self respect and independence. So, in other words, is independence a codependent? Someone who is codependent with you, or you are codependent with someone. That kibun, checking the kibun, it's like, well, is this really in the own power? Or rely too much on others. These balance are always lessons for me to be in a different role with a different people, and a sense of self, and then how much I would rely or to ask help, being responsible, sense of self, um, not self-centered, but without losing own power, but to expand. So it comes down to a clear boundary. The second energy center is the boundaries, the emotion, and fully owning that own space with love, self-love, and then being part of kibun, checking the kibun. That's a pretty sometimes it's challenging task to good kibun, self-centered but not selfish, to being part of that. It's a leadership to go this way, and then being responsible self, and then also that respect with others. Hi, Mel. To respect with others. So that's the self love, and then also respect with others to making a good kibun, being part of that. Happy Wednesday. Thank you. Yellow heart is definitely the third energy center. Thank you. I also in the simultaneous broadcasting at the YouTube. So if you can come to the YouTube, that would be a better view, Mel. I'm just letting you know that it's totally up to you. That easier for you to connect would be the best. So, and the fourth energy center is color green. It's about love, oneness. Is with kibum is that generosity, openness, give and receive is a good kibun. and also compassion, empathy, forgiving, in oneness. When we are open heart and to forgive and connect and compassionate, and then also open to receiving, that's a good given with the heart chakra. And if you feel bad, not so good kibun, mood, and then something need to be adjusted. The point that we can be responsible to adjust, capable, is to our own end, not the world around us. We can influence by changing ourselves and to the world around, but not the other way around. So if we feel the bad mood or kind of strange mood being open hearted, then check that way to be adjusting the caring, nurturing, and the way that showing that caring, nurturing to the world around might be asking you to change the way. Maybe you may want to give others a space and different way of love to show your caring heart instead of do that for them, you know. And if the world around us is not needing that type of caring, and then that is a misalignment, so shows up as a bad mood or not so fitting good mood. So that's something that we can check on, that with the oneness, with your caring heart, nurturing, compassionate, the way showing that um, the feeling, the intention is the same, but the way to show and approach in oneness is adjustable, and that's something that we can change. You can change for yourself, for the world to feel the being part of good kibun, good mood. And the fifth energy center, the throat chakra, to express authentically, openly, is the being part of the good mood, is clarity, receptivity, and timing. So expression, to express your idea or your feeling to the world around it, the timing is always a crucial, important aspect. It's not how many times, but I thank you for showing here. But it's the timing is everything sometimes. So when you feel bad mood or something off, being part of that environment, and the throat chakra, when you express something, it's like oops, feels like not a good idea to saying it, or the timing is off, just checking on that. This is requiring the skill when to say it and the right amount of intensity. That's how communication. And then also open heart, authentically, that's the foundation. But on top of that, the timing and the amount, perhaps the sense of humor, and all combining to defining the good mood. So if you're a skillful communicator, and then you can always marshaling all this energy to create the good mood for self, and that reflect to the world around us. So isn't it ideal to become the kibun influencer if there isn't a uncomfortable mood, and then your way, throat chakra, to expressing something, to shifting all this environment, being part of the better mood. That's a really ideal. I love that. One of the person that popped up who is genius about it is my father. He was a really good mood shifter for that environment. So when he noticed that not so good mood fading out quickly, or to challenging, to being responsible and reflecting whatever he could do to changing the environment with the tool and expressing it to change whole mood because he want to be aligning in a good mood. What a selfish way. But and because of that, his challenge that everyone was changing the mood, being part of that. So that's a powerful skill if you are energy facilitator. That's the skill that we all want to learn to facilitate something, to the collective energy, being part of energy, since we are always being part of some energy. So that's what the throat chakra. And sixth energy center, it's intuition, intellect, perception. It's a third eye, it's a brain with kibun, mood, is being part of the environment, is the wonder, and then also intuitiveness and curiosity. I'm just curious about being part of that environment. And so that even the nature gives a different mood and or reflecting our mood, and just curious about the world around us, using our intuition and sensors and perception to choosing that to the good mood, if it's resonating to the negative mood, to adjusting the resonance. That's something that we can do. So just seeing the one way this way or the other way, maybe just simply that will shift the mood. So something that we can use as how we perceive the environment to change the kibun, good mood into not so much to a good, better mood. And the seventh energy center, color purple, is the crown chakra. It's about consciousness, divine, oneness with the universe. The energy center with the kibun, being part of the energy. Mood is blissful. Blessings and the oneness with the universe. So something larger than our individual humanness, but being part of that universe and reminding that to connect and being part of aligning into the affirming feeling that will give us a good mood. So the blissful, when we are feeling, noticing the offness of the mood, and then just adjusting to finding this aspect, that always we can find the blessings from the sky. So that's what kibun, mood. We are always energy, being part of the world around us. This is the part of energy is the mood, kibun, good kibun. And if the not so good kibun is telling us that, hey, there's an opportunity to change the environment. If it's the rainy day, is giving that not so good kibun. and then find a way to cheering up with doing something amusing our spirit, to even to enjoy that something bothering, challenging energy if it's the rain, and then to find some pretty umbrella to go out and then enjoy something or whatever. So you can use the creativity to shift that mood, since again that we only can change ourselves, not the world around us or the people or the weather. So it's wise to change when we notice that there's a room to adjust the kibun, bad mood, and then what is the better mood environment we can be part of? That's we can use our personal power to choose and change. Okay, well, thank you for joining. Mel, are you still here? Would you like to pick the energy word keyword? Energy keyword reminder? If so, please choose the number between 1 to 7 for me. Yay! Thank you! Six. Okay. Let me let me let me pick the six for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the one. You got kiai for this week. Kiai. Ha! Kiai is, if you are karate practitioner and they might be familiar with the kiai, to marshalling all the energy available for reaching the chosen goals. So the karate is to available on top of every aspect of your dedication, the world around our energy available, marshalling to support me. That integration is kiai. And let me put that aspect. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yellow, the solar plexus, third energy center with balance. So that the self-centered, the own power to decide, to be responsible for, go for it. And that's what Kiai reminder for your chosen goals. It's not selfish, it's the self-centered. With respect, that's the balance. It's the difference between selfish and self-centered is self first, unconditionally. That's the basic. And then selfish is to only to concerned about own matter, own goals, and disrespectful for the world around us. Just only me. That's the selfish. And the balance, the self love, self center with respect the world around us, and not converting them into own idea, but finding resonance and respect. That balance is the self-love, and then also love others as the same, with respect to self-desire and also others' choice. That balance with ki to achieving own chosen experience, with the balance, self-love and the love to others, that balance combination for you this day, for ki to committing to ta for go for achieving chosen next destination, without selfishness, with the balance, with the respect to self and the world around you. So hoping this is reminding you to self-love first, oxygen mask first, in order to serve others better. I'm sending the healing and reminding that when you marshalling your energy with ki available, everything with this balanced, self-centered love to share, you're gonna be amazingly quickly achieving what you chose to reach as a next destination. Thank you for allowing. I think it's a timely reminder that, especially when we are building the foundation and to creating something, and then connecting others and co-creating, and then that this is my desire, and perhaps is this just focusing on my own happiness, is this just selfish, but no. And is this not caring other people? No, I mean, if we feel that way, and then I think this is what I learned, that encouraging others to do the same, encouraging others to find own passion, self-love, or use as in a spirit or inner child or inner guide or whatever you name it, to support that, to come and to bring that into factual alignment, to experience as a goal, as an um, wish come true or new reality. That's something revealing that self desire. Some many cases that we are unsure what's underneath of that desire, because the discipline or not to show, they're in this journey since the childhood, many of us though, that, and then also the core is at the very center, covered up with layers of layer. That's the nature of core. It's very sensitive, so protect it. And so to open up is our job and awareness, and allowing that to come. Or maybe when you did open it at some point and then got injured. So the injury is more like being protected, because it's this scary to do hurt it again, or so that's a personal journey. But most likely I noticed that that is really protected, sensitive, and then the more and more you get injured, it is located in a sensitive place. So alleviating one by one is not the one day project, but to life, perhaps like the journey of awakening, allowing, untangling of a sense of own self that twisted by nature. That's what the journey, and then that would make us journey more interesting and shareable with others as an maybe resource sharing, because sometimes we share a similar component, not the story, but the component is similar. So self third energy center is like that. And the strong power, confident, and self-centered. Perhaps sometimes being perceived as a selfish. These type must need balancing out with a little bit of respect to others, and then also humbleness to the world or the nature or the life itself, to find the harmony with the world around us. But the person who also pointing out that you are so selfish, and then that most likely that their envy of what we are discovering or walking on, somehow that stuck in the revealing process, or too scared to open up, or whatever the reasons are, they are unable but willing, because of that gap between where they are and what they are seeing is sort of like creating as how come you do so, pointing out, finding some reasons outside of ourselves. It's like, so what we can do is to encourage them to revealing the desire, wishes openly to explore more joy and vision. So that's what the kiai. Also, the kiai is the powerful command to marshalling all available, as a Japanese saying that that uniquely people in Japan got mixed with Buddhism, and then also Shintos and everything, that mixture in the island mentality, whatever that is available. The god is the mountain god, nature god, ocean god, whatever that is there, Buddha or whomever. Please help me. I'm doing this on my best dedication and intention. I need your support and I deserve it. Please, stop. That's what Kiai is. Integrate marshalling whatever universe available force. Be with me for my chosen goal. So in order to do that, we must be harmonious, one with the universe, one with whatever that you believe in. Yeah, thank you for allowing. Yeah, so it's not selfish, because the universe is not going to support if it's selfish. It's the one with resonance as being part of nature, and marshalling that are all available with our individual intention available, source, resource, skills, power, everything that is coming here, please, universe, and to go for that. The symbolic is the karate martial art to use that. So the karate master is not necessarily the most macho type of person compared to the sports, as an boxing. Of course, there is a skill which muscle to use and which timings and all the basics, the structure of the, as an athlete to accomplish what they need to accomplish. However, the karate is the karate master doesn't need to have the macho physical strength, as an 70 years old person can win over 30 years macho guy, because mastering the energy available with awareness, and then the physical strength to reach the goal, so clear goal, and then mastering whatever in between is available to use it. So the power from the other person can be the force to achieve your goal. So not necessarily own power, but using the other enemy's power to, enemy is a good word, the other person's power to use it to reach the goal. So it's not win over, but win over self to reaching the chosen goal. So the clear goal with awareness, with of course that, and then universe to be on our side, or that totally be in resonance, and then to laser like power marshalling for the particular clear goal as a laser like goal. That's a life skills, like when we are in a crisis situation, that we use available resource. On top of that, we just create amazing power, and then universe responding to that to create the miraculous healing, for example, or the opportunity comes, and um it is pretty much about the same. The difference is we use our consciousness to create that situation consciously, or just leave it up to lucky, but we actually pull in that luck by conscious intention as an karate masters. And there is an interesting saying that I hear the other day with a karate practitioner. Some European karate practitioner visiting the origin of karate, which is Okinawa. I learned that. And then some masters dojo, the place that provide the practice space, and and then to practice in karate one another, and then after that, um, just have a dinner and drinking and talked about that philosophy and methodology and so forth among karate. And then that practitioner asks the master that, are you going to practice karate until when you become an older, until like forever, for your life? Are you gonna practice karate for your life? And then the master answered that, well, actually, I practice life through karate. And it was like, oh, okay, that really is. So not practicing karate for a lifetime, for your life, it's not that. The the karate is a tool to master in life. That's what the karate master take, that the relationship with karate is completely different, isn't it? And then I'm so inspired about what they take. That's a discipline. It's not just a gaining skill, but discipline life, and grow through what karate teaches to, hi Caroline, to deepening life's experience. So that's what was very profound listening what the karate master said. Thank you for retweet. Actually, Mel is here at the YouTube. It's better quality. Actually, I'm simultaneously broadcasting. Actually, the YouTube, if you can, if it's handy for you, the YouTube would be better quality. Cool. Well, it's fine with Twitter though. Would you like to pick the keyword reminder? Maybe. Would you like to pick the keyword reminder, Caroline? Or yeah. So merge energy, marshalling that available energy for own purpose is not selfish, is the master. As long as we are in the harmonious one, that's a golden rule. It's not hurting others, but it's the golden rule to not concord in other person to get out of everything. It's more of conquering self to reach the chosen goal for bringing the betterness to where we belong to. I think that's the karate is, or martial art is embodiment of that philosophy, I think. So then this the way to observe energy, especially invisible, sensing it, noticing it, sensing this is it's I love the way that ninja practicing, because they are my heroes, like more than monk. I mean, I also respect the way that monk practicing it, calmness, stillness, sitting 3 hours, being part of, and empty oneness. That's one way. But I like more that ninja is admiring, because they are living as a person in everyday life, interacting, and then have developed the specific skills which is hidden as a shadow, but they need to practice. So their way of alerting awareness is always under training. And so the one with self and then the world around, and then accomplish some tasks. So it's a little bit of a karate-ish, method, I think. That's what, yeah, I felt. So, well, I think I'd like to give a few more minutes to see if Caroline can find YouTube here. It's so pretty. Thank you for the emoji mail. This is so pretty color. I really admire, I love your taste of emoji. Trying it out. Yes. So that's that. Okay, right. Would you like to pick the card? The word? Reminder word? Can you pick the number between 1 to 7 for me? 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Top. Oh. It's the brave. Brave. Brave energy. Brave energy. That's Yuki. Yuki. It's the courage. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mel. It's a little slower. Yeah. From, what is that called? Prism? Prism. What was the number that you gave me, Caroline? A 3. Courage. Oh, thank you. Isn't this pretty? It's pretty. Actually, I'm on YouTube. YouTube is better quality. It's a little bit slow. Yeah, this is so pretty. Small pieces. Yeah. If it's handy, you can find the link from the bio, I think. But yeah, that's okay here. So 3. Let me cut a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So courage with the crown chakra color purple with flexible. So the brave energy, the courage with the crown chakra, I would say that is the energy of faith. The faith is something that we are born with, reminding that we are part of oneness with the one with the universe. And being flexible so that sometimes we are so going to we are so going to the thank you so going to the goals and to intending and creating being part of. Thank you, Mel. And then sometimes we really want to manage what is happening, even to open to the synchronicity to hop on to. We really like to manage and to minimize damage, and then the courage, brave energy to explore something. um but sometimes it's very stay safe, it's the certainty is absolutely gives us a comfort. I think the battery is dying here, the YouTube a picture okay, great, thank you. So the Twitter is battery is dying. So if you can come to the YouTube, the handle name Ami Max Joy, AMI Max Joy, as a handle YouTube, you can come join here. It will be a better quality. Thank you. So yeah, the brave energy. Maybe way here a little bit. And we want to control and manage that to be secure, minimize damage. That's, I think, the nature, natural way to handling it, even with awareness. Um, However, that this flexibility is absolutely power, and sometimes it's like knowing and being open to the energy of faith. The divine is also walking with us, and the brave energy with the courage. That's a good reminder that, and especially when we are in the crisis situation, then it's more like open because feels like that's the only available. We did everything and then tried and here, and then so universe, surrender. Yeah, that's the word, surrender. Maybe to surrender to the situation, needing the brave energy sometimes, like, well, okay, I can do this, I can manage, even noticing the synchronicity, still can manage consciously. But reminding us that 85%, 95% is subconscious and conscious, and divine oneness with the flexibility. That's a powerful reminder, actually. And we still have that choice to be surrender with the energy of faith. That doesn't mean that giving up on that, but just the braveness to surrender for flexible divine energy blessings, to really like embracing that blessings as an the power of living creature on earth. You know, that is a great reminder with courage, like maximum courage, the brave energy. So I'm sending healing, and it's interesting too. You pick this brave courage with the highest divine, flexible, open to the um, energy of faith for this flow. That could be perhaps that a little bit of a massaging your managing, controlling aspect, and surrender, practicing surrender, and reminding that this the energy of faith might be helpful. Sending a healing and reminder for courage in the highest level. Yeah, this type of energy is easily be reminded when we are in a crisis, but we can use that energy even not necessarily be in a crisis, just to oh, great, thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, it just we it's nice to have a reminder that there isn't a possibility, and that doesn't mean that against what we've been doing, but just on top of that, as an choice, the variety of choice, the energy to align to, and then just the one difference, the shift of attention, then whole dynamic will change. I mean, that's the magic of beingness. So thank you for allowing that Twitter is just faded out. I think that battery is really consuming. Well, thank you for coming here to YouTube, both of you. Truly appreciate that. I'm just reaching into the 1 hour. Thank you. So let us connect our energy as one energy, as always we do, before closing here. That with the energy of courage, the little bit of pretty flower here, and invite in all the good energy coming into our beingness, and to excel in no longer serving the way we created. We want to let go of people, event, habit, pattern no longer serving, resetting, and invite in the energy that support reset it, new intention, creation, defining to the alignment for our chosen destination. Let's do that. We do it 3 times as usual. So the first one, inhaling from the nose, counting 3, and then connecting each part of us, of what we are thinking, feeling, sensing, here now at this present moment, as one. Ready? Let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 now, 2, 3, and exhale. The second one, inhaling from the nose and let go all that no longer serving. Saying out to let go out from your beingness. Ready? Inhaling now. So, in taking all the fresh energy, resonating, supportive energy into your beingness to create that defined energy more resonating to your chosen destination and send it to connect as one energy and support one another doing the same. Ready? Let's inhale in now. And exhale. Thank you for joining. Coming to the YouTube from Twitter. I truly appreciate both of you. Lovely presence in live. Happy Hump Day and Wellness Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you for allowing and sharing your presence. Thank you. I'm so grateful for if you can leave a sum up, leave a heart, and I see you next week. Thank you. Bye.